This field was harvested as corn silage in the fall of 2018. If you remember the fall, it was wet. The corn silage was harvested and the field was left in pretty poor condition. We had ruts that were 12 inches deep, truck traffic, compaction. It was a pretty tough field. Follow forward to the 2019 spring. We had the same conditions, wet conditions. We could not plant this field early. So the farm opted to put some cover on the field and try to help regenerate the soil at the same practice by planting Sorghum Sudangrass. The farm's goal with this crop is to harvest it late in November or December when the field's fit to go. We're going to take it off as a forage and we're going to feed it to the heifers and the dry cows. The rotation will be manure for next year, in spring of the year, and a corn silage crop to follow. So we've successfully broken up the corn on corn on corn rotation on this field by putting the sorghum in its mix. So we've knocked down the rootworm pressure, we've knocked down some of the pests that are associated with a corn cycle, and we've got a first year cornfield coming back in it with manure options in spring. And I'm looking at the soil, looking how we've regenerated this will be one of the first fields they'll be back on because of the soil health and the factors we brought back to the soil. Essentially, the farm brought this field back to life after some pretty destructive fall and spring weather.
Sorghum Sudan is probably our single best cover crop for putting carbon into the soil. Just the amount of roots that you can see here. And so Nathan talked about breaking up any compaction that we had from last year's harvest in the wet. And so as I pull this apart, you can just see that these roots are doing. And so got a lot of growth above ground. We got a ton of growth below ground. It's great for adding organic matter, suppresses nematodes. There's a lot of good things about Sorghum Sudan as an option for a cover crop.